On the street, the heart of the city, life sometimes ain't so pretty. You're on your own, but you're never alone. No, no,
in the city,
you must be strong.
in the heart of the city,
You're not alone. No, 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 no. Someone there with a heart of gold. Yeah.
in the city, it's a heart of gold. In the heart of the city, in the heart.
Okay, go.
I'd like a cafe au lait, a blueberry croissant, whipped butter.
Does this look like the whereabouts of a croissant? We don't serve no yuppie food.
What else would you suggest?
A better tie with that suit, man. I'll fix you the special.
Hey, what am I doing this for? I got Medicare. Hey, Alice, good to see you.
Al, you're late again. It's getting to be a habit.
I can be late. I'm the boss. You the employee. You're supposed to say, good morning, Mr. Hughes. Here's your coffee, Mr. Hughes. Thanks for not firing me, Mr. Hughes.
What about the newsstand, Mr. Hughes?
I'm going out there now. Who cares if I'm a little late? Who cares if I open up at all? Nobody cares. Listen, you can that social worker tell her I died and left you the business.
Okay, so where is he?
He died and left me the business, and then he went in the storeroom.
Al. Al, it's Rachel. Al Hughes? Yo, Alfonso.
Don't call me Alfonso. Nobody calls me Alfonso.
So why haven't you called me back?
Because I don't want to talk to you. I know what you want, and the answer is no. I'm too tired. I'm too busy. No more kids. Listen, social worker, you're not going to dump another kid on me. I'm out of the Good Samaritan business.
Now that doesn't sound like the Al Hughes I know. Look at these boys. You turned their lives around, Al. Eddie, the dope dealer, look where he is today, on the mayor's staff. And Lenny, the subway mugger. Now he owns his own stereo store.
Yeah, and what about Phil? He's in jail for robbing Lenny.
One mistake. 1 out of 25. I'm telling you, Al, you and Grace had a great average.
Yeah, me and Grace. But things are different now. Grace is gone. I'm all alone.
Yes, Al, I think I can understand how you feel. But this kid, Tony, is special. And you're my last chance. If you turn me down, they're gonna lock this kid up.
Don't look at me with them big Bambi eyes. I ain't like them on Bambi and I don't like them on you.
Look, Al, all I'm asking you to do is talk to Tony. And then we'll go from there. If Grace were here, she'd at least meet the kid.
Now you're fighting dirty.
Hey, I'm desperate. I don't want to lose this one.
Okay, I'll talk to him. But it ain't gonna do no...
Terrific! I'm gonna have Tony here this afternoon.
Don't squeeze me too tight. You cut the blood off to my foot.
Thanks a lot. I'll see you later.
I'm telling you, it's not gonna do it any good.
So, Al, come on, I gotta know. Are you gonna co-sign this loan or not?
I don't know, I'm thinking.
Al, you're the guy who's always hyping me on going to college, so I signed up. And did you know that Bishula College is rated one of the top 5 beauty colleges in the world?
Yeah, I hear the football team will scratch your eyes out.
Yeah? Some of the guys think I'm dumb for doing this. You don't think I'm dumb, do you?
Oh, I know about dumb. I'm signing your loan application, ain't I?
Thanks a lot, Al. Well, I better get down there. I gotta go find a left-handed blow dryer.
Where's Hughes?
Who said that?
Where's Hughes?
Who are you?
Who are you?
What's it to you?
Who wants to know?
What are we talking about?
I'm looking for Al Hughes, man.
I'm Al Hughes.
Hughes, I'm Rutledge.
Rutledge, I'm Hughes. You're selling something? I don't want none. I don't want no scout cookies, and I don't want no tickets to your school play.
Didn't Miss Adams tell you about me?
Oh, you're the notorious criminal who's got people locking their doors and pulling down their shades.
I'm not a bad kid. I'm not a good kid, but I'm not public enemy #1.
Oh, why are you in so much trouble?
Who knows? I was just spray painting one of the subway tunnels. They called it defacing public property. I call it art. That's what I do. I'm a street artist, and I'm good.
They're gonna send you up for that.
Well, there were a couple other things.
I figured that.
I might have broke into a few payphones, and I maybe sort of hot-wired this car, and I drove around a little. I made it all the way to Miami. But that's all in the past now. What's really important here is I could start this afternoon. I mean, let's face it, this dinosaur could use some new blood. So what do you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
That's it? We're done talking? You're sending a 15-year-old kid to prison? Well, that's gonna haunt you, man. You'll never be able to forget it.
I'm old. I forget everything.
Well,
No problem. He wants me to start this afternoon.
Tony, that's great. I knew Al wouldn't let me down.
Don't panic, Al. That's a burglar. Came to the right place. Could have been a rat. Could have been a big rat. Tease, Ferky. Go ahead. Make more drink.
That cool, refreshing feeling of Wrigley's spearmint gum puts a sparkle in your eye, a spring in your step, and makes things lots of fun.
It's that little lift from Wrigley's spearmint gum. It's that little lift. Come on and get you some.
That clean, fresh taste Wrigley's spearmint's got, that little lift that means a lot.
It's that little lift from Wrigley's spearmint gum. It's that...
I used to spend a fortune taking care of these hands until I found out Suave makes a skin lotion. Suave relieves my dry skin just like most expensive lotions and costs less.
Suave makes you feel like you spent a fortune on your skin.
My class reunion. You know, back in school was when I discovered Suave. Then I tried expensive shampoos and conditioners. You know what? They weren't any better, just more expensive. So I came back to Suave.
Suave makes you look like you spent a fortune on your hair.
I thought of skimping. I admit it. But could you look in those big brown eyes and skimp on her? So I buy Kraft singles. Imitation slices use hardly any milk. But Kraft is made from 5 ounces per slice. 5 ounces! So her little bones get calcium they need to grow. No, she doesn't know what that big Kraft means. Good thing I do.
Kraft singles. More milk makes them. More milk makes them good.
Skimp on her, not me.
There's an art to making people laugh. Your comedy favorites laid on you. And it's Funny Sunday.
I know you're wondering what I'm doing here, right? Well, I thought it over, and I decided that you totally blew it today, but you deserve another chance. So why don't we sit down and rap?
Rap? I'll wrap you upside your head.
Look, I know I come on heavy, and I can see how that might be annoying, especially to a cranky dude like you.
Crank? Who you calling crank? Listen, youngster. I'm giving you a chance to catch your breath. And then you can write out your will.
Hey, Mr. Hughes, you okay? Come on, I'm not gonna fall for this old trick. Hey. Hey. Mr. Hughes?
Gotcha. Old tricks are the best.
It's not like I'm asking for the world. I mean, what could it cost? Nothing. Just give me 3 days to prove myself around here. I mean, look, I'm not trying to pull your string or nothing, but you know what could happen to a kid like me if I land in the joint? Man, I don't even want to think about it. Well?
Are you through, or have I gone deaf? Now, what are you gonna do around here? Clean out the cash register?
Hughes, if I'd have wanted your cash, I'd have had it. This place ain't exactly Fort Knox. I mean, the Care Bears could knock it over. Hey, that's something I could do. I could be your security person.
Yeah, just what I need. An attack shrimp.
Now, let's total this up, okay? I didn't steal nothing. You gotta admit that's a plus.
And I don't like you, and you gotta admit that's a minus.
I'm friendly, I'm loyal, and I'm clean.
So is a Cocker Spaniel. It's 2 minuses.
I'll grow on you.
I don't want nothing to grow on me.
I could have been in Canada by now, but I stuck around. What about that?
That's a semi-plus.
There you go. 2 pluses. I'm in.
Wait a minute. That's 2 minuses. It's 2 minuses and 1. Is that 2 pluses and 1? Well, the hell with it. You got yourself 3 days. Now, if you screw up, you're out of here.
Great. That's okay.
I guess it won't hurt to have a boy around here for a while to help with the heavy stuff.
Right.
Look who's here on time. I think I'll call the Pope. Maybe he'll declare it a miracle.
I see you met. I graduated from the Fidel Castro School of Cooking.
Not bad, Al. Don't mind him. As a child, he was dropped on his head by his father at the request of his mother.
Does she remind you of the Mississippi River? Flatlands on one end, and at the other end, a big mouth.
Things are starting to pick up around here, Al.
Got anything good?
Maybe.
My dad used to play the horses. A long time ago. I was just a kid. He'd go through all the handicapping stuff. He'd narrow it down to 3. Then he'd let me pick the one I liked.
Yeah?
I must not have picked a lot of winners. I woke up one morning, he was gone. I better go unload those deliveries.
You gotta be kidding.
If you think so, make your move, rat face.
I was just getting changed for the phone. I'm not robbing the place. Are you robbing the place?
That knife. What are you doing with a knife?
He's ripping you off.
Do I look like a thief? I am a beautician, man. The Shula College, class of '89. Tell him, Al.
I thought he was trying to rip you off.
All right, Rambo. You got any more? No tank? Listen, I took these off the kid. He spends more on defense than Ronald Reagan. A bad feeling about him from the start.
So you pulled a knife on Billy Van Zandt? I wish I could have seen that.
His eyes about came out of his head. He just stood there like this. I apologized later. He was real nice about it. He's a really cute guy. I mean, he's a really cool guy.
Tony, come here.
I really got...
Hi, Tony. I like to think of myself as an expert on a couple of things. Cooking and the opposite sex. I've been watching you. You don't look very opposite to me. What do you mean? I mean, the way you walk, the way you talk. Oh, he's really a cute guy. Sounds like girl talk. You're a girl.
What? You out of your mind?
Come on, Tony. Do I look like somebody who can't spot her own species? You're busted.
No way.
I'm telling you something, Tony. Conning that old guy is no way to start a rehabilitation program. Remember, you're here because he trusts you.
Okay. I'm a girl. You tell Hughes, and I'm gonna be doing some time. Hughes needs a guy, not a girl.
Look, me and you gotta talk. See, you and me got a personality problem.
What's the problem?
Your personality.
What?
Well, see, I'm picky about the people that work for me, and so far your work isn't good enough. So I called that lady from Dollar Crook and told her you gotta go.
You're really something else, man. come off like a straight shooter, somebody you could trust. But you're just jive, man. You didn't have to set me up. I would have gone by myself. Ever since my dad took off, people have been setting me up, promising me stuff, then sloughing me off. But this kid's gonna make it. It'll take a couple of years, but I'll be fine. Not you, Hughes. You're scared of something, old man, and you're blaming it on me.
Don't say nothing.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. But if I was, I'd say you just acted like a gigantic bozo.
I'm glad you didn't say it. Hey, what kind of soup is this?
It's not soup. I'm boiling your shorts.
Hey, man, this is Pierre Cardin.
I'm sorry, Pierre. I'll pay for your breakfast.
I'll take a rain check, okay?
Sit down now. I want to talk with you. You miss Tony, don't you, Al? You liked him. You liked him because he woke you up.
So I liked it. Everybody you like, you lose. Grace is gone. All the kids are gone. One day a blind man will walk in here and marry you and you be gone. What do I need with Tony?
Is that so bad? To need somebody? No man is an island. John Donne, 1621.
I am what I am, and that's all I am. Popeye, 1932. Ziv, I sure wish Grace was here. She would do the right thing. I never do anything right.
Let me tell you something, Al. You're wimping out sitting here feeling sorry for yourself. I remember you hired me when nobody else would. You taught me to feel like I was worth something. You got a gift for helping people believe in themselves. And it started to work on Tony.
I don't want to hear it.
Fine. Fine.
You know you've been struck by lightning? Get out of there.
Make it fast, Hughes. I don't want to be late for my first day in the slammer.
You're not going anywhere. We got magazines to stack. Diane needs help. The floors need to be swept. Are you coming to work or not?
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious.
You're not going to change your mind again?
No.
No matter what happens?
No matter. You got my word.
All right. 10-4. Book 'em, Dano. Smoke 'em if you get 'em.
Tony. All right, Tony.
Listen, kid, I'm going upstairs and watch the ball game. You got to take care of the newsstand today.
Okay, I just want you to know that I'm going to work real hard for you. And I don't expect no special treatment. just 'cause I'm a girl.
Fine, fine. What did you say?
I said, I don't want you to treat me any different just 'cause I'm a girl.
No, you're not. You're not a girl. I wouldn't hire no girl. I don't want no girl. You be a girl on your time, not on my time. I don't want no girl.
I knew he'd take it well.
Thanks a lot, Citibank. You had to make your Visa and MasterCard better than other banks. Just by using them, we earn bonuses called Citi Dollars. Now, they could have saved us up to 40% on a color TV or a stereo. But we used ours to get something strictly for Vincent's amusement.
Oh, isn't it wonderful?
Citibank's Visa and MasterCard. It's Citibank that makes them better.
Mom and Dad bought this table the year I was born. Look at it. Beautiful. And all Mom did was dust every week with Pledge. And now Endust says watch out for buildup? After 28 years? Come on. Pledge is self-cleaning for a fresh shine every time you dust. Compare that to Endust, which just evaporates, leaving wood looking dry and defenseless. A Pledge shine protects and cares for wood.
Pledge, a fresh shine every time.
For 28 years. And counting.
Chewy, nutty Baby Ruth. Crispy, crunchy, peanut buttery Butterfinger with their great rich taste.
Next, Benson's Got Doubts.
I'm a good man.
When Clayton starts begging for recognition.
Personally, I think it'd be easier to get Fred Flintstone through that committee.
I can hear the vote now. All in favor? Yabba dabba doo.
Benson's next.
Yabba dabba doo.
Monday, a coffin filled with cash on Hardcastle and McCormick. Tuesday, Sam decides to become a ballerina on Who's the Boss. Then how do you improve the perfect family? All it takes is a little love and growing pains. Now stay tuned for Benson next.
The heart of the city. Life sometimes ain't so pretty. You're on your own, but you're never alone. No, no. In the city, you must be strong. In the heart of the city, you're not alone. No, 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 no. Someone there with a heart of gold. Yeah.
You're out of your mind. Ain't no cockroach. It's a raisin. Raisin eating some crumbs. Yeah. Oh, good God. Oh. How many times I have to tell you not to park this dog food in front of my place?
He's just fooling, big fella. Now remember, look sharp. While I'm gone, you represent the NYPD.
You know, you're the only horse I've ever seen with two behind. One here and one in there.
I got your rings coming in a minute, darling. And your check's coming, Jimmy. I didn't forget about you. Here we are, my darling. Scrambled eggs kind of watery and bacon burnt to a crisp, right? What a memory.
Remember me?
You're hard to forget, Dwight, but I hope not impossible.
I'll let you in on something. Most of the women that were attracted to me avoided me in the beginning. I guess they felt I was too much for them or something.
How would you like separate checks? One for you and one for your ego.
Just think of me as a double date.
Here's something expensive, fellas. Oh, Al can use the money. Diana, where's Rutledge?
Yo, Hughes, over here. I think I fixed it. First time I ever hot-wired a jukebox.
I'm gonna hotwire you in a minute. You gotta get out in that school down there and take that exam so they know what grade to put you in. You've been jiving and shucking and ducking school for 2 years.
Hughes, I think we ought to pass on the placement test for today. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that needs doing around here. The floors need buffing, the shelves need stocking, the grill needs scraping.
Your mouth needs shutting, your face needs washing, and your butt needs getting. In your room.
Do you know that every day I'm in school, you lose money?
Huh?
Lunchtime is takeout time, right? We're talking major bucks with my feet in your sandwiches.
Keep your feet out of my sandwiches.
Hughes, I am not exactly high school material, you know.
The law says you are. Now, you don't show up, I got a social worker in my face in the morning. The only thing I want in my face that early in the morning is a chocolate donut. Now, get. Girls gonna make me old before my time.
Al, we pass old.
Yeah, I guess we are legally geezers. I should have known better than try to raise a teenage girl.
Yeah, this time you got a real pistol.
You know, something's different. With boys, they're easy. If they do something bad, I whack them upside the head. If they were good, I wouldn't. But with a girl, I don't know what to do.
Go with your instincts. What's left of them? How come your place is so packed, man? Ain't nobody having breakfast at my place.
You know why? You own a Chinese restaurant.
What?
And nobody eats Chinese food this time of morning. Not even Chinese.
Yeah. Why not?
Because it's hard to say moo goo gao pan with your lips sleeping.
Hughes, I really don't want to take this test.
Listen, don't worry about it. You're gonna be as good as the rest of those kids. See, I got a feeling you're going out there and nail this test and make me proud of you. And I'm never wrong.
You were wrong about the Rose Bowl.
Well, that's different. I was sick. Now, get on out here.
Hey, Hughes, there's no way I'm gonna make it to that test. I got 5 minutes. They don't let you in if you're late.
Dwight.
Yo.
Do me a favor. You make a delivery for me. I dropped Tony off at school.
I'm sorry, Al. I can't allow an unauthorized civilian on my animal.
Do it for me.
No can do.
Do it for Tony.
No way.
Dwight, come on, do it for me.
All right, let's head him up and move him out.
You know you've been hit by a typhoon?
Hi, Al.
Hey, what's happening, Ralph?
Al, I paid $90 for this dress at Bloomie's. Please, call me Rita.
Your lips might be whispering Rita, but those size 13 shoes is screaming Ralph.
Face it, Al, you're just not an 80s kind of guy. Oh, is a new Vogue in?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and a copy of Sports Illustrated, too. Sometimes I get nostalgic.
Hi, Ralph. Nice hat.
Thanks,
What about the dress?
Don't push it. I'm back.
How'd the test go?
Oh, the first part was pretty easy. You know, I spelled my name right and I knew the date. The rest was, I don't know.
Don't worry about it. Everybody always think they did worse than they did. Wait a minute. I got something for you.
It's a jacket.
Nothing gets past you, does it? From your new alma mater.
This is great. I always dreamed of owning a jacket like this. You know, the last one I had got taken away. The kid I stole it from wanted it back.
See, you don't have to steal if you want something, you work for it.
Really think the school's gonna take a kid like me?
They took a kid like me.
Tony, you gotta get up every morning believing that your dream is gonna come true. And then, even if a little dream comes true, you gotta remember, you made it happen. You can make it happen again and again.
Yeah, but what if you do all that stuff and life still doesn't work out?
Well, you pick yourself up and dust yourself off and go somewhere and cry.
Do-do-wop, the movies, movies, do-do-wop, the movies. I'll get that box, I'll do that jail. Taking the table, let's put it over there. Do-do-wop, the movies, movies, do-do-wop, the movies. Do-do-wop, the movies, movies, do-do-wop, the movies. Do-wop.
Do that, do that. Oh, yeah.
Afternoon, Al. Stay alert today, Al. I'm picking up a crime vibe in the air.
I'm looking for A. Hughes.
I'm A. What's your letter?
I'm Rod Tyler. I'm the counselor at Tucker High. I tested your foster daughter.
Oh, yeah. How'd she do? I got a smart girl there. What'd you get, 100%?
Hardly.
90? 80? 75? Can I hear 65?
Mr. Hughes, she tested at a 7th grade level. I'm afraid we're going to have to put her back in junior high this fall.
Oh, no, don't do that. If you do that, she'll wind up just like me, a high school dropout. And I want more for Tony than I had.
Well, the test showed the 7th grade abilities, and the tests don't lie.
Well, you don't have the whole story. See, she's a street kid. She's been passed around more than a counterfeit 20. She's 15 years old. And if you put her back in 7th grade, she'd go crazy. And I know I'll lose her.
Well, perhaps you're not the one to raise her.
Hey, Hughes, why are you begging this polyester geek? I ain't going back to the 7th grade. We don't need him. Or his jive school.
The parents of these kids have very different jobs, but when Dean Witter helps manage their investments, they're all treated the same. Special.
Everybody is somebody at Dean Witter.
A member of the Sears Financial Network.
Coldwell Banker is America's largest full-service real estate company. And these days, you don't get bigger unless you do it better. Coldwell Banker, the home sellers, a member of the Sears Financial Network.
I want relief for this cold, but I don't want this medicine. It contains aspirin. This one has alcohol. This one, caffeine. And these have an appetite suppressant action. I don't want that. I want Dristan.
Dristan contains 3 doctor-recommended cold medicines for sneezing, congestion, aches, fever, 12 cold symptoms, without ingredients you may not want.
Thanks, Dristan.
Dristan, strong cold relief, without ingredients you may not want.
At least 9 out of 10 people have it. Many of them don't even know it. But it can be controlled. It's plaque, and Listerine Antiseptic fights it. Clinical tests prove Listerine, in addition to regular brushing, reduces plaque by up to 50% over brushing alone for better oral hygiene. Listerine kills the germs that cause bad breath and kills the germs that cause plaque. Now you know. Use it.
Tuesday, Tony's little girl is babysitting.
I'm gonna be a couple hours, that's all. I mean, what could happen?
Have you ever seen Halloween 2?
Expect the unexpected.
Is there trouble at home?
No, but there will be when I get there.
Who's the boss? And remember how embarrassed you were when your parents showed up at the school dance? Well, when the Seavers get down...
Were those your parents dancing? No, they couldn't make it tonight. I think they had to leave the country.
You get growing pains, all starting at 8, 7 Central.
Tuesday.
Here it is. It fell on the floor. The cat hardly touched it except for 2 fries. Dinner is served.
Isn't that great? Isn't that hot?
Isn't that Al? You even made him look good.
I could do the same for your food. So come on, let me design your menu. I got plenty of time now.
That depends on what kind of money we're talking about.
Nothing. $50.
I'll pick nothing.
Give me a break. I'm a first-class artist. I have a public exhibit and everything.
Where is that?
It's right on the subway. If you run alongside the BMT uptown, you can see 3 of my best pieces. Hey, where you going?
Al's always saying I should mull things over before I go jumping into something. So I'm gonna go find some place to mull.
Hey, wait a second. Guess it's not my week.
Remember this? It's called food.
I'm not hungry.
Eat it anyway. You show any more bone, you're gonna get buried by a dog. Hey, so you bombed on the placement test. You can always take it again.
Yeah, and flunk again. You know, this is the first place I've ever actually unpacked and I haven't stolen anything. Okay, a David Lee Roth poster.
I got one of Julio Iglesias in a wet t-shirt.
Man, I really hated disappointing Al. I just wanted him to be proud of me in some way. My luck, he picked school.
Hey, Al.
Al, what's up?
What's up, Al?
Very good to see you. Hey, take that UFO and put him back in orbit.
Hey, Al.
Yeah.
What happened with the principal?
Well, we got to talking about this and that, and we got around to Tony's test, and he said he had to go by the book. So I suggested he put the book away. Man went crazy.
I don't understand.
Well, maybe it had something to do with where I told him to put the book. The man threw a lit pipe at me.
Pero qué cara tú tienes?
Yeah, maybe I said that too. I'm sorry, Tony.
That's okay. I appreciate you trying. Look, I know it's really important to you that I go to school. And maybe junior high might not be so bad. At least I'll be the tallest kid there. So, if you want me to go, I'll do it for you.
But you don't belong in junior high.
Oh, I'll catch this one.
Way to go with the principal, Al. The man is looking for a father figure. And what does he get? The Terminator.
You keep bugging me and you're gonna meet the exterminator.
I didn't insult the guy, Al. You did. So what are we gonna do now?
We gotta show Tony that we care about her. And we're in her corner. It wasn't all bad. One good thing came of it. While his back was turned, I borrowed the test.
You gotta be kidding.
Well, if he didn't want me to have it, why would he leave it in his desk drawer? All right, everybody. Here's the test that Tony took. Now, it's supposed to be for the average person. And this is the most average bunch I could think of. Here goes. Here's the math question. Jane traveled 2 hours at 70 kilometers per hour, and for 5 hours at 60 kilometers per hour. What was Jane's average speed in miles per hour?
Where's Jane going?
What's the difference?
Where's Jane going?
Don't ask me. I don't even know the woman.
Look, it's simple. We're dealing here with time and distance. Now, over here we got time, and over here we got distance. Maybe it would help if we knew where Jane was going.
You know something? Your horse should have rode you here.
I can't think with this arm.
Let's try this one. The town of Canton is west of Mason, and the town of Sinclair is east of Canton, but west of Mason. Dexter is east of Richmond, but west of Sinclair and Canton. Which town is farthest west? And what the hell are these bozos talking about?
No problem. I got an airtight sense of direction. No matter where a guy dumped me off, I could always find my way home. The counter is east, the door is west. First town out.
Canton.
Jim Jam, you're Canton. Stand over here and don't move. Next town out.
Mason. What are you doing?
Trust me. Ralph, you're Mason. And Mason's east of Jim Jam. I mean Canton. And then Sinclair's next, and Sinclair's west of Canton. Al, you be Sinclair.
I don't want to be Sinclair. I want to be Dexter.
Dwight, get over here.
I kind of wanted to be Canton. Our father's from there. Our family plots there.
How would you like to be the next one in it?
Okay, I'll be Sinclair. What am I, east or west?
Okay, you're west. And I'll be Richmond. Okay, who's Mason?
You're Canton.
Are you sure? I thought I was Mason.
Wait a minute. Al, aren't I west of you?
Ralph, you west of everybody. What I don't know is how can they determine a person's IQ with a test like that? But I figure we fall somewhere between a worm and a germ.
That's depressing.
What's depressing is that Tony is smarter than all of us put together. And I'm gonna see to it that she gets a chance to prove it. I'm gonna see to it.
Why do birds sing so gay? Lovers await the break of day. Why do they fall in love? Why do fools fall in?
Hey, Hughes, what are you doing? We just got to cooking.
Nice girls don't do up at this hour at night.
Hey, what's the big deal?
The big deal is I think I got a way to get you into high school.
The only way I'm getting into high school is with burglar tools. Forget about school, man. Look at you. You did okay without it.
Yeah, but with a little more education, I could have been president. My face would look good on money. Come on.
Hey, time out, man. I'm not going in there with him.
Wait a minute. You know, I know something about you that you don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah. You've been in the streets so long, you think that's the only place that you can make it. But I'm gonna prove that you're wrong.
How?
You trust me?
Yeah, I trust you.
Okay, then we're gonna walk in there and show that guy what you're made of. See, I don't want to sound like one of them late night preachers, but sometimes life is like a game show. Now, right now, you can take the street, or you can take what's behind door number 1. Now, come on. You know, I never did anything to hurt you.
Let's go.
Okay, John Wayne.
Mr. Hughes, I certainly hope this isn't going to take long. I'm meeting some colleagues.
Sit down. We're your new colleagues. And we're about to take the Al Hughes, who you put in the 7th grade with your uppity bourgeois placement test.
I know I wouldn't like door number 1.
Now, we're supposed to start with the smartest one. That's you, isn't it?
Well, yes.
Okay. All right, then. Now, sit up and pay attention. My old Wurlitzer there broke down again. Can you fix it?
Oh, certainly not. I have a master's degree in education. I'd call some sort of qualified technician.
You hear that? Tyler would call it technician. What would you do, Rutledge?
Hughes, you are real close to the end of the pier.
Just answer the question.
I'd fix it, just like I did the other day.
Well, how would you do that without blowing yourself to New Jersey?
First thing, I unplugged it. Then I checked the fuses. They were cool. So I scoped out the power supply and I saw the red wire was loose. So I resoldered it, taped it, and forgot to charge you $29.95.
Now, how many of your 10th graders can do that?
Hughes, this isn't,
No, it isn't.
quite
Now,
the...
wait a minute. Now we're going to the mathematical area. Question number 2. Now, you want to go to the Bruce Weinstein concert.
That's Springsteen.
Springsteen, Jelly Bean, Mustard Green, who cares? Now, a scalper's got 2 tickets for $100, and you don't have no money at all. How you gonna get in the concert?
Hughes, this is ridiculous.
Wrong. Give me the answer, Rutledge.
First, I look for a big shot in a big car. They never have a ticket. So I tell him I could get him a ticket for $150. Then I cruise on over to the scalper and I buy 2 tickets for $100. So I pop 1 ticket in my pocket and $50. I give the big shot his 1 ticket and I walk away with $50 and a ticket in my pocket.
Parlor games. Hughes, you have wasted my time.
Wrong, chump. Rutledge, get your sketch pad. She's got talent. I bet you didn't test her for that. Look at these. It should count for something.
Delightful. Bottom line, she still failed.
You gave her the wrong test.
I gave her the only test.
Well, I bet you if she'd been 7'5" and could slam dunk a basketball, you'd have found a way to get into your high school.
Maybe, but that's the way the system works.
The system stinks.
Sure, it's the system's fault. Why is that always the way with you people?
What people? Who you calling people?
You know who I mean. You and you. You think that you don't have to live by the rules? Those rules were created by responsible educators, and they say that she is going back to the 7th grade.
Over my dead body.
Whatever is necessary.
Then over your dead body.
You are a ridiculous and belligerent old man.
Don't mess with this belligerent old man. You get your hat brought to the hospital.
Tyler, I think this might be a good time for you to rejoin the system. It's been a slice.
I wish you were a younger man.
I wish I was, too.
You were fierce! Hughes, you were beautiful.
Yeah, I was beautiful, wasn't it?
Well, now that the school thing's behind us, maybe I could learn to use the cash register. Maybe I could learn to cook. Maybe I could wait tables.
Maybe you could zip your lip, because you're going to school.
Come on, Hughes. Tyler's a pencil neck, but he's right. I don't belong in the 10th grade.
You do belong in the 10th grade. You're smart. Those bozos are wrong. And I'm going to find a way to get you into private school. If they don't take you, I'll get you a tutor.
You really think I'm smart?
Sure I do. That's why I push you so hard, because I want you to be something, even if you don't.
Well, this is the first time anybody ever said I was smart. So I have to ask you a few questions. When you say smart, do you mean regular smart or smarter than regular?
I mean, your head's on tight.
How do I stack up against the other kids? You know, the boys?
Way up there.
Am I smarter than you?
You were until you asked that question.
Okay, I'll give it my best shot. Square business. But it's gonna be hard finding a teacher more special than you. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You don't hug.
That's right.
You do now.
5:30 Central and Pacific, watch the critically acclaimed ABC News special 4585, an examination of America's role in the world since World War II. Tuesday, a young nun is dead. Is her death suicide or a church's cover-up? Spencer digs for the truth on Spencer for Hire. Now stay tuned for Benson next.
It's the pros.
I'm a cop, and I got a badge.
On the street, the heart of the city, life sometimes ain't so pretty. You're on your own, but you're never alone. No, no. In the city, you must be strong. In the heart of the city, you're not alone. No, 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 no. Someone there with a heart of gold. Yeah, it's a heart of gold. In the heart of the city, in the heart.
What are you doing up so early?
It's a school day.
It's also 6:30 in the morning. These are your MTV years. What happened to getting up at the last minute?
Well, I didn't finish all my homework last night. You know, they ought to come up with drive-through schools where you talk into the head of someone like Walter Cronkite, maybe, and you just order what you need. A little history, a side of science, a bucket of geometry. You know what? Beats squeezing your cheeks into a desk for 8 hours.
I'll see your 200 and raise you 200.
I'll see your 200 and bump you another 100.
Another one of his stupid online poker games.
He must be losing.
How do you know?
Well, he stomps his foot 3 times when he wins. I did not hear a lot of foot stomping last night.
Al, take these. Come on.
Let's get him outside. He needs some fresh air.
I'm all right. Why didn't you drop me out the window? It would have been a smoother trip. Let me go. I don't need no help.
Hey, you don't look so good, Hughes. He doesn't look so good. What's wrong?
I don't know. I looked at my hand, and I'm looking at 4 queens, and my head started to hurt. And then Dwight put down 4 kings, then my ears started ringing, then everything went blurry.
Don't panic. This is common for a man Al's age who loses $209 in a short period of time.
I think there's some kind of special procedure when something like this happens.
Well, give me my money back.
Oh, Al's obviously delirious.
I'll be all right in a minute.
Hey, you know, he doesn't look so good. We should do something. You guys, don't just stand around here.
I'm gonna call Dr. Matt. He'll be over here just like that.
Listen, don't call no doctor. You have to call a doctor for a little thing like this. Why is she calling the doctor?
Hello? Is this Dr. Zahler's exchange? Could you put me through to his house, please? Yeah, it's an emergency. Regarding Al Hughes. Who's Al Hughes? He's the Vice President of the United States. What do you mean, so?
Why are you looking at me like that? I'm indestructible. Like that suitcase on that commercial. You know, that big, ugly ape is bouncing on top of it? You're not a doctor. You're a terrorist. First you kidnap me, then you try to kill me.
Look at it as a breakthrough in general medicine. Pickup and delivery.
10,000 doctors in New York, and I picked the Road Warrior.
Hey, Hughes, you okay? Nothing's wrong, right?
Good, you're back. Is everything all right? Hi, Dr. Matt.
How you doing?
Hey, what's wrong with your arm?
He took my blood. He took my blood and gave it to a Chinese woman in a white coat. She held it up to the light and started giggling. I don't like nobody giggling in my blood.
Is he solid or what?
Well, this morning he looked like he belonged in the med student's locker. My examination showed high blood pressure.
What'd you expect? Me walking around in an undersized nightie. The wind whistling where it shouldn't be whistling. The exam couldn't be right. He took it right after I backed into his golf trophy.
I'm putting Al on a new regimen. It's exercise and a special diet.
This Al must be sick. I'm changing my name to Ed.
Make sure he does everything in those pamphlets and use force if you have to, and you behave. Don't stay up all night. Don't get overexcited. Don't use salt and no junk food, Al.
Look, Doc, don't you have a tongue back at your office that needs depressing more than me?
Better get with the program, Al, because I'm not going to your funeral.
And neither am I.
Hey, Doc. You're gonna be able to fix Al's blood pressure, aren't you? I mean, well, you did just mention funeral.
I don't know. We're just going to monitor his pressure for a while.
What do you mean you don't know? You're supposed to be a doctor.
Well, I wish I had the answer. I mean, he is a stubborn one. He's not going to follow that regimen on his own, so it's up to you and Diana. Now, stay on him. You'll be saving his life.
Did he take any x-rays? What did they show?
Showed I'd missed my lunch. Give me an orange soda.
Your orange soda and donut days are over, El. I'm gonna fix you something healthy and delicious from this pamphlet. Here we go. Puree of lima beans. Well, it's healthy. Maybe the delicious stuff is towards the back. Good.
Where do I spit?
It's good if you eat it fast.
It's good if you don't eat it at all.
A week of this and your blood pressure will drop, Al.
A week of this and I'll drop. Well, I think I need a little exercise. I'm gonna take a walk to another restaurant.
Eat. Put him back, Hughes.
The potato chips, too.
What the hell is this?
Don't you recognize Mr. Blood Pressure?
I borrowed him from school. It's kind of drastic, but I had to get your attention.
Well, you got it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Mr. Hughes is gonna take Mr. Blood Pressure and put him in Mr. Garbage Can. Mr. Blood Pressure. It should be examining you two, not me.
This job is going to be harder than I thought.
I think we've just crossed over into impossible.
I didn't believe Hughes last night.
Al's just funny like that. He doesn't like people to know anything is wrong with him. I remember once he had a hole in his tooth the size of Wisconsin. But he didn't want us to know about it because he thought we were going to send him to the dentist. He used to run across the street over the transmission shop to scream from the pain.
We're his family. If you can't trust your family, then why have one? I can't believe this is happening again.
Here you go. Everything you like. Egg roll, shrimp fried rice, and I got you a side order gravy. Great. But why you going through all this sneaky business? And you're a grown man, you can do what you want to do.
Well, see, I'm just sneaking temporarily. I just don't want no hassle before I eat. Gives me heartburn. And I get the kind to make your hair fall out.
Look like you had a whole lot of heartburn in your life.
See, every time I get it, I say, why did you eat that jalapeno chili burger?
Are you sure it's okay with your doctor?
Oh, what do doctors know? They're just lawyers with rubber gloves. See, pretty soon everybody will find out it's a fluke, and then young Dr. Zoom will get off my case.
Oh, you got a good doctor.
Oh, Doc means well, but he just doesn't know me like I know me. I'm okay.
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 Okay. There's nothing wrong with me. Doctors could be wrong.
Hi, Al. How you feeling?
Oh, get the hell out of my face.
Hi, Al.
Hi.
Got some new shoes, huh?
Uh-huh.
Hey, aren't you gonna show off your new kicks?
No, it's bad luck to show new shoes before you put them on.
Get out of here.
I ain't kidding you. Get away. I'm telling you, it's bad luck to show your shoes. I know because my great-grandfather was into serious voodoo.
Want a beverage to go with your shoes, Al?
They gave me the wrong box. Where are my wingtip loafers? Oh, I don't have to do this. Give me that box.
Why should I?
So you can keep on breathing.
Come on, Hughes, you promised.
I ain't promised nothing. Why are you talking about I promise? I ain't promised nobody nothing.
We're dealing with your life here.
Bingo. My life. If I gotta stop living to live longer, then life ain't worth living.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't care. My life, my life. What about Diana and me? Or are you just writing us off?
But you raise your voice in this house. I ain't let the boys do it. I'm not gonna let you do it because you're a girl.
I'm sorry, but don't...
Don't nothing. I've heard enough don'ts the last 2 days. See? Now I got premature heartburn. Now, my hair's gonna fall out.
When it comes to coughs and colds, everyone has different symptoms. I might have a and but my wife might have a and while my daughter might have a and even
That's why Triaminic liquids come in 3 formulas, so you get exactly what you need. Triaminic liquids, recommended by doctors and pharmacists for your whole family.
So remember, if you get Triaminic has exactly what you need.
Nothing gets out every stain, but Era Plus gets out many of the toughest with the power of protein. Era Plus.
In a matter of seconds, you're going to stop using your toothpaste because of what's in this silver box. It's not because it helps remove plaque. Proper brushing and flossing do that. It's not even because more dentist families have used this cavity-fighting formula than any other toothpaste. You'll switch because what's in this silver box does something most toothpastes can't do. Fight ugly tartar. Here's your new toothpaste, Tartar Control Crest. Look, tartar gets so hard it takes your dentist or hygienist and one of these to scrape it off. But you can help keep tartar from coming back between dental visits with Tartar Control Crest. So think about it. If you have tartar, start using your new toothpaste, Tartar Control Crest.
Tomorrow.
Come on in.
The first in a series of unforgettable motion pictures.
If we don't have kids, I'm out of a job.
Well, it's your lucky day.
Cindy Williams is looking for the perfect family.
You only rented us. You don't own us.
Help Wanted Kids.
Well, the deal's off, Tiger, because me and Mickey quit.
A family tradition is reborn with the Disney Sunday movie tomorrow.
Mess call, men. Get out of there. Get out of there, Pookie. Let the rest of them have some. You can stand to lose a little weight anyway. Nobody likes a fish that acts like a hog. Come in.
Morning, Al.
Hi.
Hey, I was outside unloading the Times and I found Dwight.
Well, do you want to keep him or should I call the dog catcher?
Al, Tony told me all about it, and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. I think I can help you with the HBP.
Huh?
High blood pressure.
Oh, yeah. Well, what about OMF?
Refresh my memory on the OMF.
Out of my face.
Hey, Dr. Z says you gotta get plenty of exercise. Dwight works out all the time. He's got some great ideas. Would you listen to him, please?
What kind of ideas?
I think this exercycle is just the ticket. It's great for all that cardiovascular stuff. Here, I'll show you. Now, there's nothing to it. You just mount up, set the resistance, and zap. You're breaking away. Perfect for all you guys that don't get any exercise.
I ain't pumping no bike that don't go nowhere. Besides, I get plenty of exercise at the racetrack.
Whoa, Hughes, you've come up with some good ones, but that's awesome.
No, not really. When my horse is at the gate and I'm on the rail trying to see how she's doing, rock 'em and sock 'em. 12-1. They're off. And everybody jumps in front of me and I can't see rock 'em and sock 'em. Now they're at the halfway mark. Rock 'em and sock 'em is third. Now I'm jumping. I'm jumping up trying to see rock 'em and sock 'em. Come on, rock 'em and sock 'em. Tap that turf, baby. Round in the far turn. She's moving in the second. Now my arms get into it. Come on, baby. Come on, rock 'em and sock 'em. Stay up there, baby. You got the class. She's in the home stretch now. Whip to the hip. Hit it, you hay sucker. No offense, rock 'em, sock 'em. Rock 'em and sock 'em. Wins by nose. That's when old Al jogs to the payoff window. See, you do that for 8 races, 3 times a week, and you'll end up looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I think that's Schwarzenegger.
Not in this house.
Are you ever gonna try this bike?
Yeah, when the penguins fly south for the winter, I'll get on that bike.
Hughes, lots of people use these.
Tony, I have a motto. Don't perspire where you retire. And while I'm in a motto mood, here's another one. Only a fool is late for school. Blast off.
See you later.
Later.
Al, as long as I'm set up, you mind if I work out a while?
Go ahead.
Oh, Al, would you mind if I watched TV while I was exercising? Channel 14 would be great.
It's time for Masters of the Galaxy. Superheroes from many lands. Lizard Boy, Mulch Woman, and the incredible Shrieking Larry. Together they battle the forces of evil throughout the universe.
Hey, Tony, see if you can get this one.
Ooh, la, 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 la. Ooh, la, 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 la.
Ooh, baby, baby, Smokey Robinson, Motown.
Hey, well, how about another one, Tony?
Guys, I really don't feel like playing anymore today. I'm sorry.
Listen, what is this, Star Search? I'm trying to run a business here.
I thought you said he wasn't feeling well. He sounds like the same old Al to me.
What's the lowdown? We heard you were in bad shape.
What's the matter with everybody? Thanks to Rutledge Broadcasting Company, I can't go around the block without people jumping out and saying, how you feel, Al? I know a doctor in Mexico, Al. Well, just for the records, Al Hughes has never felt better in his life.
Well, Al, since you're in such a good mood, let us put one of our signs in your window.
Yeah, we're advertising the moving company's new rates.
Are they higher or lower?
Well, actually, they're the same. We just calling them new so everybody thinks they're low.
Sounds like Reaganomics.
You know it.
Thanks, Al. Take care. You be okay. Later on, man.
We all pulling for you, babe.
Oh, well, get on out of here. I feel fine. Broadcast that.
That's what the pamphlet says. Most people with high blood pressure, they feel great until they don't feel nothing.
I'm old. I'm used to feeling nothing.
I'm for making this my last hand.
Nobody's leaving until I get some of my money back. Now, you in or out?
I'm out.
Sorry to hear that. Dwight?
I don't know, Al. I'm hearing two voices. One hand, it's saying, go for it. The other hand, it's saying, quit while you're ahead. What do you think, Jim Jam?
Go for it.
Gentlemen, I'm out.
Monsignor, you may now perform the last rites over your wallet.
Al, are you up? I need the key to the refrigerator, Al. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, Al.
My goodness, it's time for Connie Chung.
You've been up all night. Okay, everybody, out. Let's go.
Well, what did you do that for? I was just starting to get hot.
I did it for your own good. Look at all of this junk food. Haven't you ever heard about your body being a temple?
My body's a delicatessen. I like it like that.
Stop acting like a teenager that's been put on restriction, Al. You could be looking at a heart attack.
And you could be looking for another job. If I don't fire you before I die, my ghost is coming back and fire you.
Fine. Then before I quit, I can say I told you so.
You know, your mouth is like a mini mart. It's open 24 hours, but there's never nothing good in it.
Al? Al?
This is my life, and I'm going to enjoy it. I want to stay up all night. I'll stay up all night.
Hey, what's happening? Why is it happening so loud and so early?
The man's been up all night long playing poker with his cronies.
Hughes, that's really uncool. All we're asking is that you make a few changes in your life. Can't you just do that?
That's easy for you to say. You don't have to go to the doctor. What do you know about high blood pressure? What do you know about heart attack?
I knew a man once. This man lived pretty hard, and he didn't take care of himself. And one day he had a heart attack, and he died. I still miss him. I loved him. He was my father.
I didn't know that.
I'm not looking for sympathy. I thought I'd never feel this way until I came here. Hughes, you make me believe I have a future. But I'm not gonna stick around and watch you go. You can't just check out on me. It's not fair.
Would you like a Twinkie, Al? I could deep fry it for you.
Come in.
It's me. Hey, that's my file. Are you checking up on my story?
No, it's the first time I read it. I never read any boy's file either. I always made up my own mind about people.
Well, that sounds like you.
Yeah, you know, losing your dad like you did, oh, it's tough. If it happened to me, I don't know if I could have took it like you did. I'm proud of you, Tony.
Are you trying to make me cry or are you trying to duck this high blood pressure thing?
Hello? Can I come in too?
Yeah, isn't it about time for tag team nagging? Save your breath. I've already said it to myself. You know me. I never get sick. Never had any broken bones. Never been operated on. Never even been in hospital. And now this.
Hey, it's not a sin to have high blood pressure. It's a drag. But lots of people live with it.
It makes me feel like an invalid. Makes me feel old. I hate being a burden on anybody.
Hey, you are not a burden. You're a pain, but you're not a burden. Anyway, we only bug you because we love you. Right?
I don't know. He did call me a mini-mart. Okay, we love you.
So until that doctor gives you the second bunch of tests, would you do your fans a favor? Learn to like lima beans. Make broccoli your friend. Let cabbage be your co-pilot.
All right. I'll let Cabbage be my co-pilot
if I can dump the lima beans over Newark, New Jersey.
Deal.
What are you grinning about?
Nothing. What are you grinning about?
I just figured a way to get the broccoli down. Just before I take a bite, I'll think about how happy I'm gonna be to see you finish high school. And when I have trouble getting to bed early, I think about how nice it is when I can get this one married off. Then when I'm bored out of my skull with that exercycle, I'll think about you graduating from college and having a great career, making good money, and loaning me some. So I can go to the track and get me some real exercise. And a chili dog with lots of cheese, those big, thick French fries, and even maybe a tamale with more chili peppers. Or some chili all over the side and all over the bowl.
Sometime soon, this man could walk into your life and make you a millionaire.
It's Herb!
This man is Herb. Now that Herb loves the Whopper, he's visiting a Burger King in every state. Study the Herb poster, because the first person to spot Herb in each restaurant wins $5,000, and everybody there gets a chance at $1 million and a free Whopper and Pepsi.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Spot Herb at Burger King and win $5,000 and a chance at $1 million.
Don't come too close. I have a bad cough and a cold.
No one appreciates the way Mom takes care of everyone until Mom gets sick.
What do we do now? Mom always takes care of us.
That's when the person who doctors the family turns to Robitussin, because more doctors and pharmacists recommend Robitussin than any other cough medicine.
Feeling better, Mom?
I was.
Robitussin, recommended by more doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom.
Look, I never lost so much weight before. This time, I didn't just diet. I added Dexatrim to my diet. Dexatrim made all the difference. I just wasn't as hungry all day.
Studies show that compared to dieting alone, people who added Dexatrim to their diets lost 50% more weight.
Dexatrim was amazing. I could feel the change in my appetite. I ate less, and I lost more weight.
Don't just diet. Diet with Dexatrim and lose more weight.
The heart of the network system is the relationship between networks and local affiliated stations. I'm pleased to introduce the chairman of ABC's affiliates, Joe Jerkins.
Thanks, Jim. The job of a local station is to serve its community. We affiliates bring both national programs as well as our own local programs to viewers. We may not always agree with the network, but we're partners. It's a good system, and it works for us, for them, and for you.
For the first time on network television, the one that surpasses them all.
Am I to be your target for tonight?
Step on it. Roger Moore's James Bond and Octopussy.
Tomorrow. Tuesday at 9, 8 Central, they're the Bogart and Bacall of the 80s. Now they try to make it in the 40s on a very special episode of Moonlighting. Then Spencer poses as a teacher to catch a drug dealer after one of Susan's students dies of an overdose on Spencer for Hire. Now stay tuned for Benson next on ABC.
The jury's still out.
On the street, the heart of the city, life sometimes ain't so pretty. You're on your own, but you're never alone. No, no. In the city, you must be strong. In the heart of the city, you're not alone. No, 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 no. Someone there with a heart of gold. Yeah, it's a heart of gold. In the heart of the city. In the heart.
so.
Jim Jam, I'm sorry I couldn't fix you your usual, but this is pretty good. It's huevos rancheros.
What is this?
What do you mean, what is this? It's eggs with green stuff. Jim Jam, give us a break. We're expecting a fire inspector, and if we don't get this place together, Al is going to kill us.
Look like it might kill me. Tony, what is this?
It's eggs with green stuff.
Jim, give me a hand with this thing. My back's giving me a problem.
Oh, you never told me you had a back problem.
I have no reason to bother you with my petty little problem until now.
Man. Woo! Hey! Shoot, this thing is heavy.
I know it. I had to carry it over on the subway. I'll tell you one thing. None of those weirdos mess with you when you're carrying one of these. See, they don't know what you're going to do with it, but whatever it is, they know it's going to be painful. Hey, this place better be in ship shape here. I got a clean record, and I don't want no citation. Diane, how you come with this grill?
I'm winning the war on grease, Al. Listen, I think I'm going to sell this as an exercise to Jack LaLanne. It'll either make your arms longer or improve your bust line.
This must be the first time you clean the grill, huh? That's the first place that Murphy inspects, because those fire inspectors, they're always worried about grease fires.
Hey, look what I found in the storeroom. This is a Wonder Woman comic from 1945. This ought to bring in a nice piece of change. Don't worry, Hughes, I'll cut you in. So what do I do with these papers? They're a fire hazard.
Well, throw them out, but take that one with Gaddafi's picture on it over at the pet shop and shove it up under that big parrot. Come on, Jam Jam. Let's you and me put this fire extinguisher up.
All right. You and me? Man, what happened to the you part?
Well, this is my place. I mean, I have to decide where to put it. I can't be distracted with all that straining and lifting. If this was your place, I'd do the same for you.
Oh, big deal, Al. All I got is itty-bitty little fire extinguishers.
Well, see, when you own a Chinese restaurant, that's all you need. You got itty-bitty teacups, itty-bitty bowls, itty-bitty food. Chances are you'll have an itty-bitty fire. Let's get this up before Murphy gets here.
All right, here we go.
Diana, what do you think?
Oh, it's breathtaking, Al.
Excuse me, I'm Inspector Kennerly.
Inspectora Kennerly? ¿Qué pasó con Murphy?
What'd you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes the words just come out on my face before I know what channel I'm on. I'm Diana Olmos.
How do you do?
Now, that is the type of woman that would make a bulldog hug a hound.
Hug him and kiss him, too.
Al, this is Inspector Kennerly.
How do you do?
How do you do?
You're a far cry from Murphy.
Well, Murphy retired. I'm his replacement.
Well, you're certainly an improvement. This is my friend JJJ, Jim Jam Jarvis.
Hello there.
Hello.
And this is my fire extinguisher.
Oh.
I know it's not exactly in the fire code to have one of these mounted on the person, but I'm trying out a new idea. Mobile fire prevention.
Well, you should always wear a fire extinguisher. You look fabulous in them.
Well, thank you very much.
But it should be on the wall.
Yeah, you're right. That's a dumb idea. That was your idea, wasn't it?
Let's move the jukebox so I can inspect the wiring.
Oh, the wiring's fine. Take my word for it. My foster daughter, Tony, she fixed it a couple of weeks ago.
Then I should like what I see.
You like what you see? And I like what I see.
Oh, my. Count Basie, Duke Ellington, Billie Holiday. Somebody around here is a jazz fan.
Well, that's part of my collection. They're all oldies but goodies.
Yeah, just like us. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, he's an oldie. I'm the goodie.
I bet that's true.
You know, you're a lot easier on the eye than Murphy. What I mean is that Murphy, if he had been a woman, he'd have still been ugly. But You're nice to look at than he was.
Compliment decoded and accepted.
I think that you're a very fine lady, too.
Oh, thank you. How about the storeroom?
Oh, my storeroom's right this way. My front door is right this way.
Al, look, I just figured that you might need your mobile fire unit.
Why don't you go somewhere and extinguish yourself?
I saw Miles Davis at Carnegie Hall last summer. Gee, he was unbelievable.
Yeah, Jim Jam and I caught that set. We don't miss no jazz concerts.
Jim Jam? How'd your friend ever get a name like that?
Shall we tell her?
Why not?
1, 2, you know what to do. A Jim Jam jumping jive, make you get your kicks on the mellow side. Hip hip. A Jim Jam jumping jive, make you get your kicks on the mellow side. Going to Chicago, and that's how he got his name. Boom, 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 boom.
Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing, or is there not a little heat going on over there?
Yeah, he's acting like a young pup. The chest is out, the stomach is sucked in. That's the first time I've ever seen his belt.
Oh, thanks for the refreshments and the concert.
Thank you, Inspector Kennelly. My pleasure.
Al, I want you to do 3 things for me. When I come back in 3 days, I want to see an exit sign over that door, a fire extinguisher on that wall, and I want you to call me Jerry. Now, Mr. Jarvis, shall we see how your restaurant checks out?
After you, Inspector.
Bye, Al.
Bye. What the hell are you looking at?
Sharp, Hughes, your girlfriend's coming.
What girlfriend?
Hello, Al.
Oh, Inspector Jerry. I mean, I know you told me to call you Jerry, but being an old serviceman, I respect the uniform, so I threw in Inspector.
Inspector Jerry. Sounds like the host on a kiddie show, but I can get used to it. Well, I see you've put up your exit sign and your fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Very good, yeah. Well, that's what I came to check on. I don't have anything else to check on, do I?
Guess not.
Well, then, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Hughes? Hi, I'm Tony. We didn't officially meet.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you officially.
Did you, inspect our newsstand?
That's your newsstand, too?
Oh, yeah. The wife and I opened it right after the war.
Oh, you're married?
No, I'm a widower.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
Yeah, I don't like to pry either. You married?
I was, but my marriage didn't work out.
Good. I mean, good Lord. That's terrible.
Ah, mon Dieu. There you are, lovely lady. I heard that you were in the neighborhood.
Hey, Jim Jam, you look hot, man.
You mean this old thing?
So I guess I'll see you all at my next inspection in 6 months.
6 months, that long? I mean, that long. Did you know that Miles Davis was playing down in the village?
Oh, no, really? Yeah. Gee, I would love to see that show. I guess you already have your tickets, huh?
No.
Yes, he does. He means he wasn't going to use them because he doesn't have anyone to go with.
Hey, Al, let me buy them off you. I'm a Miles Davis fan. I even like his brother, Sammy Jr., too.
Hey, Hughes, why can't Inspector Kennedy use your extra ticket?
What extra tickets? Oh, my extra ticket. Sure, Jerry can use my extra ticket.
Oh, gee, that's wonderful. It's a date.
Wait a minute. This is not a date. This is just two people that like the same hornblower.
Well, I understand, and I'm perfectly comfortable with that situation. It'll be fun.
With me, it would be a date.
Yeah. Here's my card, my name, address, and everything. And I gotta get back to business.
Okay. Coolest Casanova.
Don't thread the threads, Al. I just got this coat, man.
And listen, Cupid is stupid. Now, where'd I get 2 tickets from? And if I get 2 tickets, who's gonna pay for them?
Hey, we'll pay for them. It'll be worth it to see you go out on this date.
This isn't a date. I'm not ready for a date yet.
Yeah. Man, how much time you think you got left?
This is more like an appointment.
So how long has it been since your last appointment?
In 1 minute, it'll be 43 years.
Tuesday, Timmy had a fever.
Yeah, and I didn't feel so good. Mommy called the doctor.
And he recommended children's Panadol.
Because I'm a children.
When your little ones feel feverish, they need children's Panadol with a kind of relief pediatricians recommend. Its original fever-breaking formula set a new standard for safety. Ask your doctor about good-tasting children's Panadol. Aspirin-free, alcohol-free, sugar-free.
I feel better now. That's what this picture's about.
Sometime soon, this man could walk into your life and make you a millionaire.
It's Herb!
This man is Herb. Now that Herb loves the Whopper, he's visiting a Burger King in every state. The first person to spot Herb in each restaurant wins $5,000, and everybody there gets a chance at $1 million.
I did it. I found Herb, and I won $5,000. Oh, and a chance at $1 million, too.
Spot Herb at your Burger King.
Gary Saratsky found me. You could be next.
Max Factor was a master at creating flawless-looking skin for film stars like Vivian Leigh.
Today, Max Factor's genius goes on with Light and Natural. Max Factor's first water-based makeup with a biocollagen complex. It covers imperfections and gives you a finish this flawless, this natural. With Light and Natural, the glamour goes on. Thanks, Max.
Try a travel size Light and Natural. Look for this Max Factor display.
On the Disney Sunday movie,
Cambodians coming to live with us in our house?
she had the will to survive.
I was a slave.
They had the courage to care. Based on a true story of the American dream, the girl who spelled freedom.
Since when do you read Gentleman's Quarterly?
I check out all the magazines I sell, just in case there's something in it that might be offensive.
Anything offensive this issue?
These naugahyde loafers hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you know what? Some of this stuff might look good on you.
Yeah, I sort of had my eyes on this blue suit.
Nah, I don't know, Hughes. That one's pretty nuevo. I don't think it's right for, excuse the expression, someone of the mature persuasion.
You trying to say I'm old?
I'm not saying you're old. I'm saying you could draw a caveman from memory, but you're not old. I'm just kidding, Hughes.
Well, did you see what Jim Jam had on the other day? Nobody bugged him about what he had on, and he was about as sharp as a basketball.
You know, this date thing has got you crazy.
How many times did I tell you it's not a date? I'm just accompanying a lady. I don't know why I let you two talk me into this in the first place.
You want to go and you know it, Al. I saw your eyes light up when she came in. I think you've got a crush on her. Tony, he's got a crush on her. Look, he's embarrassed. That's cute. I've never seen you look cute like this, Al.
Too conservative. Too liberal. To think he actually bought this. I mean, what they have to throw in, a yacht?
Quick, you gotta smell me. Smell. It's that bad, huh?
Hughes, what kind of aftershave do you have on?
It's not aftershave, it's mouthwash. I put it on by mistake. It's a bad sign. It's a bad mouthwash.
Could you just try and stay upwind of your date until it wears off?
Yeah, she's gonna smell like a rose garden, and I'm gonna smell like a dentist chair. I think you both should leave so I can get dressed alone.
We're going, but we've got one suggestion for you. Have this one put to sleep.
Rambo. Hi, friends. In the mood for a cheap, late model used car? Well, head on out until you spot this big, ugly sport coat. Maybe I should wear a necktie. No, the village is sort of casual. Maybe I'll leave my collar open. Yeah, no, then my shirt would show under the shirt and I'd look stupid. Maybe I'll wear a turtleneck. No, maybe I'll just cancel altogether. Gee, maybe I'll just sit down, because I started talking to myself.
He's coming.
Reminds me to order some milk duds. Milk duds.
Hey, Hughes, you are looking mighty fierce.
And happy, too. Why you look so happy, Al?
Well, it came to me a while ago upstairs. I'm making too much out of this date. I mean, it's only one day. I mean, so what if I'm a little rusty? In my age bracket, rust comes with the territory. I got nothing to be uptight about. But I do have one little problem.
What's that, Al?
I don't believe nothing I said. I better call her up and tell her to go by herself.
Whoa, wait a second. Sit down. Now let's think about this. Now we got a lady here who obviously thinks that you are a major babe.
I am a major babe. I just don't know if I'm ready to share my babeness.
Hey, Al, this chica probably went out, got herself a brand new outfit, maybe some new shoes, got her hair done, the nails. I'll bet she blew a whole week's salary getting herself together.
Face it, you're a hot ticket. I mean, you've been off the market for half a century.
You're like vintage wine, Al. Before you turn to vinegar, get out there and pop your cork.
Yeah. All right, I'll do it. Listen, if I'm not back by morning, send the posse.
Now, I haven't seen that one.
Okay, we're gonna have to take the train uptown if we're gonna make this thing on time. Let's hit it.
Okay. Hey, Hughes, what are you doing back so early?
Major babe, huh? Hot tickets. Pop your cork. Your babeness just got stood up.
Oh, no. Al, I feel terrible.
Me too, Hughes.
Well, let's get back to the way I feel. I'm the one who got stood up.
Are you sure?
Am I sure?
Well, look on the bright side. Maybe she forgot.
Forgot I waited an hour outside of the club. In the cold, freezing my shorts off. I went in and had a page, and a big ugly bouncer threw me out to save me from the crowd. I didn't run into her all evening. Yeah, I'm sure she forgot.
Al, I didn't forget.
I think I hear the A train.
Got you with history. Take it slow, Hughes.
I guess I just didn't show up.
Well, what happened to you?
Nothing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry I stood you up, Al. I know you must have been terribly angry.
No, I wasn't angry. I was worried. Now I'm angry.
Well, listen, Al, you know, I haven't been on a date in a very long time, and, well, frankly, I was petrified. I mean, I was a wreck. I don't expect you to understand. I just came in person to tell you I'm sorry.
Well, hold it, Jerry. I know the feeling. I almost canceled, too.
Let me make it up to you, Al. Take you to dinner at Jim Jam's.
Oh, I can't eat at Jim Jam's. Not with that new chef you got. The old one, Lou Chow, he was great. I mean, but he quit to become a Joan Rivers impersonator.
Well, it's too bad. I was hoping we could at least have dinner together.
I swear that man's part bloodhound.
Hey, Al, how was Miles Davis?
Good. Good night. What? Look here. See that jam, Jim?
Uh-huh.
That's the line. Now, to preserve our friendship and your nose, don't cross it.
No sweat, no sweat. Hey, this one is yours. Now, I don't know what you got, brother, but it's Papa.
Must be my aftershave.
That was a delicious meal. You're a very good cook, Al Hughes.
Well, I was the original cook at Al's place, but I wanted a raise, so I fired myself.
Well, you certainly turned a disaster into a lovely evening.
It was a lovely evening. I guess men aren't supposed to say lovely, but it seemed to fit because you're lovely.
Thank you. I'm glad we're getting this chance to become friends.
Friends, I like that.
Yeah, because friends are flexible. You know, friends can talk to each other and listen to music. Friends can dance.
Yeah, they can dance anytime they want, like right now.
I'm ready.
Oh, well, good. Wait a minute. This one ought to take us around a few times.
Oh, this is great. I'm so used to being in bed at this hour. Asleep.
Well, I've always been able to stay up late myself. I'm lucky. I fall asleep in sections. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I just think maybe dancing was not such a good idea.
Well, what's wrong? I mean, I know I'm not stepping on your foot.
No, it's just kind of awkward, you know. Lights are dim and the music is soft and dreamy and, well, this is the time of night when adults either get more adult or go home.
Oh, but we're not adults. We're friends. And friends respect each other's feelings and privacy. Besides, this is our first date and I don't want to get a bad reputation.
Thank you, Al.
Of course, friends can become adults whenever they feel the time is right. Good morning. If you're thinking what I think you're thinking, you fired. And if you're thinking what she's thinking, you grounded.
I ain't thinking nothing, Al.
Business as usual. Isn't that teacher somewhere waiting to mark you late?
I'm gone.
What are you grinning at?
Corning's see-through Vision saucepan is extraordinary. It never stains, and withstands heat that turns ordinary saucepans into sauce. Vision's cookware lets you look while you cook. And the handle stays cool because it's made of a revolutionary material. Perfect for the microwave. Cleans up in a snap. Vision's range-top cookware by Corning. That little blue flower and a whole lot more.
The doctor said I could take Anacin 3 for my headaches. It's 100% aspirin-free.
That's right, 100% aspirin-free. And Anacin 3 tablets have a protective coating for easier swallowing.
Anacin 3 with the aspirin-free ingredient doctors recommend most at maximum strength. And Anacin 3 adds a protective coating for easier swallowing.
No more headache. Anacin 3 worked fast. Take 3. Anacin 3 with a protective coating.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, laugh a little longer, stay close a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness has right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
They were young Americans
You have a rather dangerous reputation.
on the brink of the Second World War.
Where are you going?
Out.
Daniel Steele's best-selling story, Crossings, starting tomorrow.
Hey, buddy, can you let me have a pack of gum?
Carol O'Connor.
Red, I can't believe it's you.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Where you been?
Well, I was just about to ask you the same thing people have been wanting to know.
Well, if you missed us, be sure and catch us.
Together in a special episode of The Red Fox Show.
Yeah, coming up next week. Say, come on in, let's catch up on old times.
Yeah, sure thing, Red.
And don't forget, that's a special Red Fox Show next week here on ABC.
Tuesday, Angela fails to win an advertising award, but Tony shows her how to claim a classy victory anyway on Who's the Boss? Then when Mike aces his exam, he's suspected of having cards up his sleeve on Growing Pains. Now stay tuned for Benson, next on ABC.